Hey friends, I just got a package from Amazon that has some books in it. So we are going to go through these and look at them together. So stick around. I want to mention, I was going to make this like an actual unboxing together, first look kind of deal, but little one didn't let that happen. I told her that I had some books coming, and so when she saw that they were here, she wanted to open them. However, I have not actually looked through them. I just kind of briefly showed them to her. So I've seen the covers, but I haven't actually looked in them or anything like that. So we are going to do that together. Everything that I can link for you, I will have down in the description below. I got one book for myself, and then what is there? I think there's 4 books for little one and, school, that kind of thing. So first up, I will show you guys the one I got for myself. I've actually had this on my wish list for quite some time, and for whatever reason, I just keep putting it off and putting it off. And so I figured it's time to go ahead and get it. And it is called She Is Yours. It is by Jonathan and Winter Pitts. It is trusting God as you raise the girl he gave you. And so on the back, it says, Winter and Jonathan Pitts want you to know you are not alone. They're parents of 4 young daughters. And so they've been right where you are. Now they want to share what they have learned. With this practical advice and encouragement, you can help your daughter develop awesome relationships with God, with you, and the world around her. And I've actually never heard of Jonathan or Winter, but it looks like maybe they also have some other books in ministries and things. So I am looking forward to this one. I did buy those fun like storybooks, if you guys remember, from Book Outlet. Still haven't read them. This is more my speed. Like, this is more of normally what I'm reading. So I think I'm just going to put those on the back burner. They've been on the back burner. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm getting a new one. We'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to that one. Next up, I've actually never heard of this book, but when I saw it, I thought it would be really good. My daughter is in this thing right now with sanctuaries, right? So she has to go at this time to go work at her sanctuary because this animal is having this issue and has to have this surgery and all this stuff. And so right now what it looks like is we will finish up Easter, move into farming and food, and she's thinking she wants to do the veterinarian unit from Campfire Curriculum. So I got this book because it fits with all of that. Whether we do veterinarian or not, this is totally her thing right now. And so it is Maybe You Should Fly a Jet, Maybe You Should Be a Vet by Dr. Seuss. Looks fun, looks cute. This one looks like it's probably going to be one that she is able to read. You could be a turkey farmer. You could be a teacher. You could be a lot of things. How about a preacher? You could be a clown or a coffee perker. How about an iron worker? So I like this. I like that it's giving like an actual variety, an optometrist, a crossing guard, a chemist, a podiatrist. So there are some of those like higher learning sort of, doctors and lawyers and optometrists. But I like that it also includes like just the person that makes your coffee for you every day, or a preacher, or all those other things that make the world go round. So yeah, I like that. That one's cute. It looks like this is actually a beginner book from Dr. Seuss. So that makes sense as to why it seems to be a little bit of an easier read. So that one will be fun. This is one I have heard of this one. And so I'm looking forward to reading it. I actually don't remember learning about this person in school. I am quite confident that I actually only know of this person from like homeschooling videos and unit study type, resources and things like that. But that is A Weed is a Flower, The Life of George Washington Carver. Hear a lot of good things about this one. I am very excited to learn about George and include this in our farming and food unit. Yeah, and it looks really pretty too. Like the illustrations and stuff are really nice. This is a little bit of a longer read, so I will definitely do this one more as a read aloud versus the vet one would be more of like for my daughter to read. So A Weed is a Flower. This next one, you guys, this one looks so cool. There's actually two of them in here that I got because I looked at a couple of pictures. I'm like, man, that looks really awesome. And so this one is called Right This Very Minute, a Table to Farm book about food and farming. So instead of farm to table, it's table to farm. And it looks like it has some awards here. So we have the American Farm Bureau Book of the Year Award, and then a Growing Good Kids Book Award. So pretty cool. This one says, what's that you say you're hungry? Right this very minute. Imagine that. Then you need a farmer. You have the stories of so many right here on your table. So this is cute. So we have mom making some pancakes with some orange juice and syrup. Okay, and then we have the farmers that made the breakfast. So we have citrus here where they're getting the oranges. And then you have your wheat farmer who's harvesting the wheat and grinding it into flour for your pancakes. Okay, and then here is, these are your maple trees where they're tapping for the sap to make the syrup. Cool. Okay, and now we're getting a snack. So this is like, a snack mix, sort of. And then telling us, about those. This is really cool. I'm really looking forward to this one. Okay, so now here we have cattle ranchers. Okay, because we have a hamburger and a baked potato and a salad. And then, so we have the cattle ranchers and the vegetables for your salad. So cool. I am really excited about that one. This one was a good find. Okay, and on the back it says, for free educational activities and videos from real farmers, you can go to feedingmindspress.org. The goal of Feeding Minds Press is to create and publish accurate and engaging books about agriculture. Really cool. So I am gonna check that out as soon as I'm done with this video. That's the website there, Feeding Minds Press. Super cool. And then the next one, this one also is the American Farm Bureau Book of the Year. And this is How Did That Get in My Lunchbox? The Story of Food. Just how did all that delicious food get in your lunchbox? Take a tasty trip to farms, dairies, and factories to find out. Pretty cool. Okay. This note to parents, about the love of learning. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. All right. So here we are at lunch, it looks like. Just how did all of that food get in my lunchbox? So there's the lunch. Oh, these pages are a lot heavier and a lot thicker. How did the bread in your sandwich get in your lunchbox? So then that's how they make the bread. Awesome. What is this? The cheese. So you're at the dairy farm and you're making cheese. Wow, that's pretty cool. There's the apple juice. Okay, so this one is really good too. Because what I hear about farming and food is it's more along these lines, like commercial food production, whereas living off the land was obviously more of like a homesteading kind of thing. And so both of these will actually be really good for that, I think. And then this last one that I got here, I had actually heard of this from someone else, quite honestly. I don't remember, but I think it will still go good with farming and food. It's a little bit different than the last two that I showed, but this is a story that I had never heard of before, and so I think it's kind of a fun little way to get some history in. So this is Diana's White House Garden. And from what I gather, she started a victory garden during Roosevelt's presidency during World War II. And so from what I gather, this is kind of her story here. It says it's based on a true story. So I am looking forward to this one too. Like I said, just another kind of way to get a little bit of history in, and for Mom to learn something new. Here we go. And I like the contrast in colors of this one, where it's kind of like simple, sort of muted tones, versus this one and the other one I just showed. It's like those really bright and colorful colors. Pretty. All right. So yeah, really looking forward to that one. And there's her garden at the end. So the beginning, her garden looked like this, and then at the end it looks like this. Pretty awesome. So that is what I snagged from Amazon. We do have a couple of books already that I'm going to be using for farming and food, but I really wanted to get a couple of new ones. I don't buy books from Amazon often. I really try and stick with Book Outlet just because the prices there are better, but they don't always have everything. And so I really wanted just to be able to really look through and pick some new fun ones. So this is what I came up with, and I am looking forward to them. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.